Okay, let's try it that way. Hopefully those two both see that. Let's make sure, because I'm not in either of their chats, sadly. Which reminds me, I can link up Game Fetch for you, because this will put both racers side by side for you. Just be sure to mute one. Hey, what's up, Dr. Dreidel? Going good. You are on a Skype call. Awesome. Okay. Begin when ready. Awesome. So that makes this 1,000 times easier on me. So they're going to begin when they're ready. These two are on a Skype call. Again, that Game Fetch link will get you into both channels. Be sure to mute one, because otherwise you're going to hear this call doubled up on you. Oh, we're going to have one of these nights, aren't we? Why can I never get a good connection to Gambit when he lives like 20 minutes from me? We'll never understand this. Oh, there we go. And they are off and racing, so it looks like, ooh, we're a Babylon for Gambit's first item, though he'll say no thanks to it and actually leave it and reset. So again, there are a few little stipulations in the league. You can reset whenever you want. It should have been right up there. Hopefully Spazbot got that in, but apparently not. 1 second for the game fetch. If it links again. There we go. There's the game fetch link again for you. And again, Minoko's getting on the second part here. So the outlawed items, basically in this league, you can never pick up the Bible, Epic Fetus, Dr. Fetus, the Shovel, or Ipecac. And wow, that one doesn't seem to want to link. Apparently that was a little too close when Spazbot linked it. It's got like a 5-second lockout thing. There we go. So again, you can never pick those up. Both racers do have the D6. You are allowed to reroll just those items, nothing else. Everything else is take it or leave it. And again, we've seen some craziness, like Gambit's come across the Bible twice, technically 3 times, and gotten to re-roll it. 2 times it's turned into the Sacred Heart on him. The other time it turned into another Bible, which is really weird, but it does happen. Nonetheless, so we've seen some really crazy re-roll luck as far as that stuff goes. And by the way, first items for both on this, looks like Gambit's going to reset again, so moot point. Wiggle Worm, though, for MagicD250, you can see his shots are moving in a very odd zigzag pattern. Yeah, first floor, I don't know. I probably would have reset. I don't know that Magic's the type that'll reset on bad items, though. In fact, I'm not 100% sure I've seen him do that too often, if ever. Alright, so Gambit with an item room and boss attached to each other here. I can't see what it is. Ooh, wow, it's money equals power. Good lord. Alright, so Gambit will definitely take that. That's an instantaneous 2 damage up. And then every time you get 10 cents picked up on your character, you will also increase your damage by 1. So that is going to be a huge help right off the bat, and he gets Jebediah. Again, Magic just moves on to his basement 2 right now, so he's got a very slight lead Ruin here. Again, gets his cellar again, so it's back-to-back expansion floors. Magic so far is 0 for 2 on this. Technically 2 for 2, but depends on how you want to look at it. Hey, what's up, Loki? How you doing? Yeah, Magic's more of the, I'm going to randomly take pills on the Womb 2, find out in the first room of the Womb 2 that they're telepills, and hey, I found an I'm error room. Oh crap, what do I do now? For those that don't know, seeing as we raised 2 Mom's Heart, if you get an I am error room on the Womb 2, technically you skip past that Mom's Heart fight. That is not good enough for a win in this league. You have to get an actual mom kill on your account. So that means you can get a mom kill by killing off Mom's Heart, Satan, the Cathedral boss, or the chess boss. Basically, any of those will get you a kill on your account. Any of those are legit. So technically speaking, if somehow you went up to the Cathedral, that would have also been okay. Beside the point, though, right now, if you take a telepill and you get an I am error room, like I said, on the Womb 2, you have to go through Shale. That is called the MagicD250 rule, because in the very, very first race of the year, Magic actually had to enact that rule. It's like I said, he took telepills on the Womb 2 without knowing they were telepills. Boom, straight on in there. So yeah, we've had some interesting stuff happen so far in this league. So there's some health up for Gambit. Yeah, what's up, Morek? How you doing, dude? And speaking of health up, Magic also getting some health up in his item room. Very nice find. Looks like Gambit's gonna mess with that a little bit, apparently. Nope, Cursor Room, that's what he was going back for. He was thinking about it. Ooh, check this out. And he got himself into a devil deal. That's kind of probably a little bit of what he was hoping for. Let alone that he gets, I was gonna say Spirit of the Night for flying and Spectral Tears. I'm kind of surprised he didn't take the Mark instead, but I guess with money equals power, that's probably the better of the 2 moves. So flying and spectral tears for Gambit, he's going to be able to pick up stuff that is usually hidden away from him like that, which, again, picking up money, always a handy thing with money equals power. So we'll see how this works out for him. And he'll be moving on to his basement too. So again, Magic just about done with this floor already. Working on his Duke of Flies here. Jarde, if you go to my YouTube page, it's actually which reminds me, I suppose I should point this out. I actually archived every single one of the races up to this point, barring 6 that either will not highlight off of Twitch or the one that I slept through and didn't actually get a recording of. There's damage up and health up for Magic on the right, by the way. And in his Devil Deal, okay, he is going to take the mark. That's damage up for him. He's going to replace one of those hearts with a Soul Heart. Yeah, I was kind of shocked too, Twink. Wow. Brimstone for Gambit in a curse room. Oh my goodness. Alright, so money equals power, Brimstone, and Spirit of the Night for flying by basement 2 for Gambit on the left. Oh my. This is gonna get interesting, folks. So he is still, technically speaking, playing catch-up right now. Magic is 1 floor ahead of him, but keep in mind, small floor, not that big of an advantage. But oh my, this build for Gambit already is gonna get interesting. Guppy's Tail. I saw Zalemanix ask what Guppy's Tail does. It gives you Curse Up, which means you have more chance. Wow, and the Mulligan? Oh my god. Okay, so now as Gambit's charging his Brimstone, he's actually going to fire out Fly Tears, believe it or not. So this just got even more overpowered. So while he can't technically shoot, he now can technically shoot if things are close enough. There's one of the flies right now. So while he's charging his Brimstone, now, Gambit's not laggy. We go over this every single week, guys. Gambit's casting at 240p on a laptop. There's nothing he can do about it. You guys just have to deal with it. Like, seriously, if you haven't noticed, there's different... Oh my god, and he's gonna get Cole? Oh, Jesus. Gambit's build is getting nuts right now. Gambit's build is just gonna be nuts. For those that don't know, Cole will max out the damage on your Brimstone. So, yeah. Yeah, Gambit did order a new PC, so very soon he shall have a brand new PC and be exceptionally, exceptionally overpowered. So soon. So when he's in the second league, you will see a drastic quality improvement on his side, so... Yeah, Falcor is strong with this one. Yes, he is. But yeah, Gambit's casting it at 240p, like I totally forgot to finish my sentence. Gambit's casting it at 240p, whereas Magic, I believe, is at 480. I think he's at 480. I kind of forget what he casts at now. It might be higher, actually. I really can't tell. But it's 480 or above, I know that much. So there's Beam, if not, he's got really good 360. Either way, though, basically the pixel rating, like when you see 1080, 720, like I've got 3 times the pixels that Gambit does in my stream. That's basically how you gotta look at that. So it's just the way of the world. When you have a laptop and you're trying to cast off of it, you're basically pushing it to the limit. Like you're trying to make a TV station out of a laptop. Ooh, awesome death. Awesome. Because I will definitely be putting the word out there pretty damn soon, I would assume. I don't know the exact dates on when we're going to go with the second league, but I got a general idea at this point. So come playoff time, we'll definitely have all that info. We may not have signups yet, but at least I'll get the info out there for it, and we'll kind of go from there. Hey, what's up, Storm? How you doing? All right, so Magic just about done with Pestilence here. Couple more hits. Ooh, ouch. Took a cheap shot there. I guess it doesn't matter, though. He's got his second cube of meat, so you'll see that the head of Meat Boy floating around him. Oh my goodness. Wow, these devil deals. Wow, he's going to take the pact and leave Brimstone. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So interesting devil deal choices by both racers tonight now. I'm not really going to complain about Magic's choice because he gets tier rate up and damage up off of the pact. Plus he replaces the hearts that he spent with soul hearts. However, leaving Brimstone behind in a devil deal, that's a tough thing to do. He would have had really low damage though. So again, it's understandable, but oh man, that's tough to do. That's really tough to do. Alright, Gambit not going to take any of those pills, even though you saw the doubles there. One of the racers that does not want stat downs, especially at this point. With his build, you don't want anything like speed down, well, even damage. Well, he wouldn't get damage down, but beside the point. Hey, what's up, New? How you doing? Oof, nice dodging by Magic there. I always get hit on those situations, like every time. And let's see, Gambit does have a key. Just about working up to his 10 cents also. What do we got? Abel is not the worst thing, actually. Again, when you have Brimstone, Abel's actually kind of a buddy. So again, Gambit working with Brimstone and the Mulligan here anyways, but Abel might actually help him out just a little bit, working from the opposite side of the room for him. We'll see how this works. With Brimstone, that's not a bad combo. Very nice dunk. Congrats. That's always a great feel. Sadder than yours. Yeah, low damage, 1 heart, basically. Yeah, he would have been right there. He would have died. So, case in point, Magic did make the correct choice. It's just, that's really tough to do. That is really tough to do. If Gambit has no keys, so he can't get into that last item room. Yeah, I can hear the love for Abel. Yeah, no, I don't have very much of it. Basically, with item rooms in the races, especially if you have a build going like Gambit's, with races, you're working on time, basically. So it's one of those fears of like, you know, I gotta kind of do a little bit of catch up, especially because you can see Magic is technically speaking 1 room ahead right now. And I do mean 1 room. Ooh, he's gonna do it, isn't he? He is. Oh, you are ballsy, Magic. Alright, so at the cost of only that 1 heart, Magic now has 9 lives. So this is going to get interesting. That Guppy's, Guppy's head for, or Dead Cat, I should say. It's Guppy's head following him. He's thinking about going for an item room. Gonna say no thanks. So Magic with those 9 lives of 1 heart apiece. Mind you, he's got the 2 soul hearts as backup. But even so, oof, interesting times here. At that point, you might as well. I mean, you're really not losing out on much to take it. Ooh, speaking of losing out on much to take it, I believe we're going to see a packed purchase. I believe Gambit's going to leave without it. Oh my god, really? Wow, that would have replaced both of the hearts Gambit spent with soul hearts for damage up and tier rate up. I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Wow. Oh, I forgot to finish what the tail does. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Zale. I'm such an idiot. Basically, all the chests that spawn are going to be gold chests, and you're cursed, so you have more chance of finding a devil room, and I believe somehow your key spawns drop drastically, because I tend to never get keys at that point. And is it wrong that our red tail is Tali? I think I might have a slight Mass Effect obsession still. Dear God. Hey, what's up, Overflow? Yes, it is. This is the first race of 2 today. We've got Princess Diana versus Morag coming up right after this one, or sometime soon thereafter. Morag is already home, never mind. Hey, as soon as I realized that you could actually romance Tali because she had a crush on you, I was like, on it. Like, let's recap. If you go back in my archives, when I played 2, I was hitting on, what's her name? Oh, God. I can't think of her name now. The new one that they added in on 2. Miranda or whatever. I think it's Miranda. Anyways, I was hitting on her the entire time, and then all of a sudden, like, at the very end, it's like, oh, but she's got a crush on you. Like, I'm out. I'm out, Miranda. Don't love you anymore, baby. Sorry. It's been cool. No, God, no. If I was going after Ashley and that, there were a few people that would have had to kill me. So... Mostly Chatia. Chatia would have killed me if I went after Ashley. Again. Might I add the word again in there? It's my first playthrough, I totally did. Alright, so Gambit working on War here has got the pretty much the easiest setup he could for it. Wow, I figured he would actually start using the trick. Basically doing it right there, though. If you are flying and able to actually... Ooh, that's cheap. That was cheap. Game, why you getting cheap? Okay, I was going to say, you won't get hit if you're flying over the far back brick on this one, but apparently War can transcend space and time and walk onto you still. That's a hell of a trick. Anyways, second cube of meat for Gambit, so now he's got something else on the screen that fires in the form of the head of Meat Boy there. Give him this item rock real fast before he moves on for a little bit more health. And Gambit's going to be the first onto Depths 2, so a very slight advantage at the moment as Magic has not found either his item room or his boss fight yet here. So on the floor after him, looks like... Ooh, wow, Magic finding Fate in a locked chest. Wow, couldn't get much luckier than that. So there's Flying and an Eternal Heart for MagicD250. The first Eternal Heart of the Night, those half white hearts you see, excuse me, if you take them onto the next floor, they will turn into a full red heart container. Same thing goes for if you find a second half white heart container on the floor. That'll immediately turn it into one for you. Usually they are the first to go if you get damaged, but if you have blue soul hearts like Magic does, those will be the first to disappear. So Magic's almost guaranteed some health up at the end of this floor. Very nice find there. Bitch, please. Yeah, right, I had to get that achievement. Damn right, sir. The bitch, please. Should have gone with Jack. Touche. I bet that could have been really frightening. In fact, would have definitely been very frightening. Yeah, Magic could definitely use some range. The Wiggle Worm is, like I said, for that first item, it's not working too badly for him, honestly, but man, that would have been tough to take. I don't know how he did it. So more Soul Hearts as Magic finds Squeezy. He'll get some tier rate up off of that as well, and he'll be moving on as well to the depths too. So both racers again on the same floor. Gambit having already found, I think that's his item room up there. Yeah, he has no keys though. Has now also found his boss fight. So we're going to have to see if Gambit is willing, with this pretty ridiculous build, to just say forget the item room and just move on along. That will be his last item room that he gets. He will actually be able to teleport out of the Mom's Heart fight if he wants to, though he does have a Hermit card. So I was about to say, normally this will trap you in your boss fight. But we're going to see if Gambit will actually use this or not, because this will also be the last store that Gambit has. So again, we don't know where that store is, though. So that could definitely put him on the far end of this level. It's going to be questionable. We'll see what he thinks here. So at the moment, Gambit will not be able to, or won't be getting back out unless he uses that Hermit card, which means he will skip that last item room at the moment. Squeezy for president. Does Wiggle Worm actually benefit you? Not really. It can if you have stuff like technology or, well, yeah, technology pretty much is about it. At least that I can think of off the top of my head. Other than that, though, like, yeah, it really doesn't have too many really astounding usages that I can think of. Alright, so there's a D20 for MagicD250. That is completely usable. So there you see him turning a key into a Soul Heart with that D20. That worked out beautifully for him. I don't think he could have asked for anything better. So he is still on those full 9 lives, has gotten that 1 health up already, and is working on a lot of Soul Hearts here. So he's looking pretty darn good right now. Again, though, just slightly behind, FullMetalGambit on the left here is just about done with his mom's foot fight. Making very quick work of it. Again, with, looks like 16 cents, has gotten a grand total of 3 damage up off of that money equals power so far. Also working with the mulligan, so he fires out Friends Till the End flies, even when he's not actually firing. While he's charging his shot, you'll see those. Let's see what else. Also, 2-piece Meat Boy has also got able shooting. Now he's working with the Polaroid, not that that'll help him too incredibly much. Also, the item box will net him 1 more Soul Heart, if nothing. Chariot card is a one-time use, 7 seconds of the My Little Unicorn Horn. And let's see, moving on to his steps too. So again, on the same floor here, Magic with a very slight lead, probably half a floor, we'll say. Only because he knows where his item room is just, or I'm sorry, Gambit, I'm sorry, with about half a floor lead, herpity derp derp derp, because he has already done this, and Magic is just looking for his boss fight. Wow, that was like complete dyslexia. Like everything went backwards. Anyways, what I meant to get across here is that on the Womb 1 is FullMetalGambit, taking that random teleport. Excuse me. Yeah, Gambit's gained the lead. He's had it for about a floor now, actually, so we kind of figured he pretty much was going to, with Brimstone and damage up on that. As long as you don't get too terrible of setups, and wow, that Inner Compass and random teleport working out beautifully for Gambit, has already found his first boss fight. So again, in the Womb, as I was about to get across, even though you take a little more damage, everything hits you for 1 full heart. All you are looking for are your boss fights, especially in these races. You might be able to find arcades, you might find your secret rooms, super secret rooms, things of that nature. But there are no item rooms, there are no stores. So again, all you're looking for in these races are your 2 boss fights in the Womb, because Womb 2 is where we race to. So again, Gambit already about halfway through his Womb 1 boss has gotten a gigantic lead suddenly because of that teleport taking him exactly where he needed to be. So beautiful, beautiful Womb 1 here. So just about done with the Fallen. Oh my, magic with those I Am Error rooms. Look at all of these pills. Oh god. So there's 3 bad trip pills, 2 range down pills, Mom's Bra. What else do we have in here? Friends Till the End Flies. Tears Up. These are... Ooh, Health Up. Alright, that makes up for the bad trip. He'll take one of those with him, though, because that will turn into a full health if he ever needs it. And I'll also take that Mom's Bra. Mostly because I don't think he has a charge on that D20. Ooh, actually, he's got Telepills. Yeah, he doesn't have a full charge on his D20. That's a shame. If he did, he probably would have re-rolled that room. Hey, it's free, and you get a shot on through to the Womb 1. So again, Magic playing a little bit of catch-up. Gonna take those Telepills, hope for the best. Nah, maybe he gets lucky and it's down to the south. He gained 1 room out of it if it was. So at least the Telepills might have gained 1 room worth of time there, but he is playing catch-up, as Gambit is at the moment just looking for his mom's heart fight. Again, we do a best of 3, so this being the first race will not end it for this, but keep in mind, Magic has got to win 2. He's got to win 2 tonight. Otherwise, he knows he will not be in the playoffs. So this is huge for him right now. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's Magic's 3rd I Am Error room during the league. So in 11 weeks worth of racing, I believe he's gotten 3 I Am Error rooms. I know he's gotten 2 for certain, but I'm pretty sure he's gotten 3. I'm almost positive. We're gonna have to look into that. I'll have to start taking more detailed notes like, yep, that is the 7th one that he's gotten into this year. I can totally see this turning into like ESPN 8, The Ocho. Now, just like every week, we go over this, guys. Gambit's casting on a laptop. It's at 240p. Just deal with it. It's the same people that ask every week. It's getting really tiring to answer that over and over again. Like, just deal with it, people. Again, try turning your home computer, let alone your shitty laptop, into a TV station. Enjoy that. Dude, you laugh? I've watched chess on ESPN. I've actually watched that. And it's actually pretty cool when you get things explained really in depth. Like, if you guys look at my info section, there's a link for Chess Network, which is a channel here on Twitch. It's a national master of chess that will basically, like, explain everything he's doing while he's playing. So, I mean, like, stuff like that is badass, actually. Like, you're thinking, like, yeah, right, watching chess is awesome. It actually is. When you get the full explanation of what he's thinking, like, on the fly, wow, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous to see how much thought there is that goes into it. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Hopefully I got that muted before I coughed. Anyways, FullMetalGambit looking at his mom's heart fight in the very next room. First has to deal with Gambit. First has to deal with Gambit. Let's try that again. First has to deal with Loki. Holy fuck. This is what I get for reading the name on the screen. Anywho, it's got Loki down to about 10% health. There we go. That's the last bit of it. Now, chess is awesome, especially playing it. Like, that'll work your mind a lot. Like, it's really tough to be good. Yeah, Flame, you're not kidding. Like, it's a lot of fun, even if you're bad at it, but man, to get good, whew, that's some effort. Get on the level. Alright, so Gambit working on Mom's Heart here. Like I said, with a pretty nice damage up build. He was 1 penny short of getting that 1 extra damage up, but somehow I don't think he's going to be too mad. 1 exact full floor behind him is MagicD250 on the right. Again, Magic needs to win to get himself in any sort of playoff contention here in the last week. He needs to win and Shuffler to lose. So he's going to have to get really lucky on this Womb 2 floor coming up here and get really, really quick about getting through this. First taking that Magic 8-ball, hoping. I was going to say he's hoping to God that that's an Emperor card that he finds. Ooh, he'll actually take Guppy's Paw here. That'll waste a little extra time getting nothing but Soul Hearts, but he'll gladly take that. What's up, Adrians? How you doing? And thank you, thank you. But it looks like Gambit just about... we can't quite call the halfway mark yet. We'll call that about 60%. I was going to say just about halfway through this already. Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. It's on, folks. Magic got right to his mom's heart fight. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. It is on. So let's see how much damage Magic can do here. Keep in mind, Gambit has a huge lead at the moment with that 50% damage. And especially because it looks like his It Lives will be staying out the rest of the fight. Yes, it will. So Magic's really playing catch-up here at the moment. It might be too little too late. Because Gambit is going to have full-on all of his damage going straight at It Lives. Mind you, he just has to wait on the charges of his Brimstone. So again, you can see Magic making the comeback already. But again, is it too little too late? Especially with these mini-bosses taking forever to kill in the middle. And speaking of it, there you go. Wow. Just slightly too little too late by Magic there, but oh my goodness, that one came down to the wire. Whoops, that's the wrong text box. That's the one I was trying to update. My goodness, that one got ridiculously close. Like, dang. I almost had counted Magic out about a floor before that. I'll be real honest on that one. But wow, great finish on that one, guys. I did not expect Magic to get that quickly to his boss fight there on Womb 2. But oh my goodness, that was ridiculously awesome, guys. Great finish to that one. So again, congrats to FullMetalGambit on that one. He's taking a 1-0 lead here. Again, give us one really quick minute. I need to grab a refill because I'm actually out of lemonade. So go do the same, guys. We're going to run one really quick minute of ads, so just the 2 ads. If you do see them, or you're a subscriber, or a Turbo member, or just whatever, thank you guys very much. Again, thank you for all the support in the first place. I'll get you the link. Ravager's already got the link, never mind, thank you. One step ahead of me, man. Right as I was about to say, too. There's a Game Fetch link to get into both of their channels. I'll be right back in a minute, guys, and then we'll get round 2 underway shortly. Alrighty, looks like we should be about cleared up. So let me get that message across both of them. Probably could have typed this out a long time ago. Yeah, bonk. Anytime you are, guys. There we go. Anyways, so welcome back, guys. We're just about to get round 2 started up. As you can see, Gambit with those oh-so-blue nails is leading 1-0 at the moment. Now that oh-so-blue crotch leg thing going on. How you doing? Now, joking, obviously. Nonetheless, but as you can see, FullMetalGambit's on the left there. He's got a 1-0 lead at the moment over MagicD250 on the right. Again, MagicD250 desperately... Yeah, right, Ravager, like, LOL, what? Anyways, but Magic needs to win 2 in a row here to keep his playoff hopes alive at the moment. Right now, he is 1 game behind Fat Shuffler, who plays tomorrow night. Magic needs to win to tie up in wins with Fat Shuffler and then hope that Shuffler loses tomorrow to get himself into the playoffs. Otherwise, Shuffler is in with no question. So again, Magic needs the 2 wins in a row to come back and take this night 2-1. And they are just about to get going with round 2 here. Gambit looking to finish it off 2-0 and finish off his year above 500. So again, they'll get started at their own convenience. I think Magic's out having a cigarette break at the moment, if I'm not mistaken. He usually does. Oh, hi. Apparently the cat's here. Wow. The cat announced himself for once. I think we probably all heard that. And how are you, sir? Where are you, sir? Where are you at? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Right there you are. There you are. Oh. Fat cat running away. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, that light, hallway light is gonna fuck with us. That was the cutest little Mew ever. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. Oh, focus. Come on, light. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do this climbing bullshit again, aren't you? Yep. Knew it. Hi. Hi. So Spaz says hello to everybody. Hopes you're having a great evening so far. My cat Spaz, for those that haven't met him. Yep, Man vs. Game t-shirt. Yes, it is. But a delicious electricity. Yeah, your chair, my chair. Yeah, there it is. I was gonna say, you got beat to it by like 1 second. Oh, and Cat's gonna take off now. Nope, I thought you were gonna take off completely. Anyways, there's Spaz. Oh, Magic's back. Alright, gotta flip back over. Spaz Cam will return, I promise. But Magic's back, so anyways, now I can say, ready anytime, guys. There we go. So just so they know. Because I saw Magic moving his mouse, I was keeping an eye on Magic's screen, so I knew when he was back. So thankfully I know he's back now, so we're ready to go anytime, guys. Again, Spazcam will return, I do promise you. There is always Spazcam, because every time he shows up, he gets the camera. Cat, you're not going to be able to walk there. Cat, gravity is not your bitch. It is vice versa. Please learn this. Please, please, please understand this, Cat. Thank you. Yeah, you're. Why am I answering Gambit? Yep. Ready anytime. There we go. Oh, Cat. He literally just tried to take a step into nothingness to get over to my leg. So anyways, we're about to start round 2 here. Again, as you can see, we're both back on Basement 1, both using Isaac with base stats again. They both have the D6. You can only use the D6 on the 5 outlawed items: the Bible, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, and the Shovel. Other than that, basically everything is fair game. Oof, Ghost Baby. Nobody called that one in Magic's first item room. Ugh. So a Spectral Tier shooting, very low damage follower. Not necessarily the greatest, but wow, he gets 6 Friends till the end flies out of that, which knocks it down to 5 as you go to the next room. Gambit with Child's Heart. Oh god, I forget the effects of that already. That one I don't see too often. I forget the effects of that. I think it's more heart spawns, but I forget the percentage on it. And that's red hearts, if I'm not mistaken. Spaz, but I got 9 lives, but you've chewed 8 cables. Case in point. Oh, speaking of cables, I forgot. I got both of my other S-Video cables tonight, so Final Fantasy IV might look slightly crisper, hopefully, through a bunch of S-Video cables instead of like 1960s RCA cables. Let's hope. Let's hope. Doubles hard drop rate. Okay, it's 50%. Okay, well, 200% increase, I guess. 50% wouldn't be enough. Yeah, it'd be a 200% increase. I can't do math. Anyways, so yeah, doubles the hard drop rate. And somebody else is saying 25%. That's kind of more what I was thinking, was like 25-ish. That makes sense. Alright, so Gambit's going to take Boom. He'll get 10 free bombs out of that. You can never really argue on the first floor. Bombs are not a bad thing. Not the greatest first item, but again, not bad. Bombs are always useful. Let's see, that was Meat. So health up and damage up for Magic, as he will move on first to his Basement 2. Again, getting a cellar version, so a slightly tougher expansion floor. And I'm doing great, Shano. How about yourself? And thank you for asking. Always appreciate it. To teach Spaz how to play Binding of Isaac, dude, that'd be badass. Alright, press left. Alright, press up. What's up, Bistro? Good to see you tonight. Again, good to see everybody. Thank you guys again for all the support. Cannot say it enough. Once again, here's the Game Fetch link. If I could spell, I would have that in there. Yeah, there it is. So like I was saying, there's a Game Fetch link for this matchup. That'll get you into both of the racers' channels, so you can root them both on, give them both crap, hear the Skype call that they're on, hear them giving each other crap, so on and so forth. Just be sure to mute one of the channels, otherwise you're going to hear double, so fair warning on that. And let's see, Magic. Ew, no such luck in his cursed rooms. Hey, Dad's Key in the Yeah, well, he's going to take it, I'll be damned. This could be worse. Dad's key, he'll probably use immediately when he gets into his boss fight room. Excuse me. Magic getting some free money out of it, too, I guess. Could have been worse. But Magic will almost definitely use that immediately upon entering his boss fight. That has a chance that it'll open up and basically let you into either your Angel Room or Devil Room. Or he doesn't know how it's used. There have to be enemies in the room. Nope, he can't hear me, so it's all good. I guess I could explain it out loud. There have to be enemies in the room for that to work. So it looks like he was going to try to get another charge on that, or maybe find a key to get into that item room. Ew, no luck on either account there for Magic, so he's going to have to go on to his boss fight here with no item room on his second floor. Ouch. Never a good start, but I've seen worse things and actually have them work out fine, so you never know. This game is weird like that. No, see, you're saying that backwards, Adrian. So it'd be like, human, reroll my item for me. Chop, chop. That's how Spaz would learn to play Binding of Isaac, is literally like, okay, do you want me to reroll this? And like, 1 meow means yes and 2 means no. Should I bomb this wall, 1 for yes, 2 for no? That'd basically be what it'd have to be, but it would probably work. Okay, so now that he's got the full charge, it's a shame that his boss is already dead, but Magic could have used that when he walked into his boss fight. The second that he got in there, and it could have, I should say, opened up a God Room or Devil Room for him. Usually the best way to go about using those. At least the only way that I've found that's of any sort of use to me. Spaz in the next season of races. That'd be a real scary thought. Because how many people would just forfeit? Because I bet you we'd find quite a few. I bet you quite a few would just forfeit, like, I can't possibly race against him. What if I win? I feel bad. No. He's too busy helping Abda beat his Final Fantasy IV. For those who didn't see it, by the way, Abda lowered his time on the world record on Final Fantasy IV. So it's down to 3:34 now. So I believe it's 3:34:48 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he's down into the next minute lower, so it's pushing the record even further. So soon that will get down even lower, because Abda can knock off even more time on that, quite honestly. He got kind of screwed on a few parts, so he's got minutes more he can knock down there. But now I've got even more time I got to make up. 58. Okay, it was 48 or 58. I was close. I don't know. I think Spaz is almost like guaranteed full-on guppy every run, so I don't know. Alright, so let's see. Gambit just about to open up his item room here on his basement 2, unlike Magic, who got no such luck in the process. So again, this time Magic used that Dad's Key in here, got no luck getting his Devil Dealer God Room, by the way. Ooh, Ghost Baby for Gambit. So both racers with Ghost Baby at the moment. Interesting. So side-by-side, kind of equal builds. Gambit only got 10 extra bombs, so these are pretty much like side-by-side equal builds. Slight more damage up for Magic at the moment. And he's also got a Cube of Meat as he finishes off Pestilence, and he'll move on to the Caves too. So again, pretty much a full floor lead at the moment. Excuse me, for Magic, who needs to win this one at the moment. He's also got to win the next one to give himself any sort of hope of playoff contention here. He also really desperately needs some keys, because he is not getting luck getting into these item rooms. Just unreal how few keys he's finding. There's always one in every race, though. Oh, wow. Game, really? Really, game? Item rock over there, and it's... there's those keys. Ooh, okay, yeah, he's going to leave those bombs for now. Magic's going to go back for his item room first so he doesn't accidentally waste that key. Okay, portable slot machine. Could be worse if he can get into a super secret room of the correct type. That's actually very valuable. Let alone, he just got a key back. Wow. Magic's got some luck on this thing. Okay, he finally lost. He's 4 for 5. Now he's 4 for 6. But wow, the odds on that are ridiculous. He won his first 4. That's nuts. Spaz would pick up the dead cat, not lose all of his health. Alright, so Magic getting that little bit of extra health up. Looks like Gambit about halfway through his Headless Horseman fight, so Gambit's going to wind up with flying ability on Basement 2. Woo. Nice, Itaku. I'm on number 3 already this year. I'm more than slightly obsessed, though I'm sure not slightly in the least bit healthy, so... Alright, looks like Magic is going somewhere. What's he gonna take? Very curious right now. What is he doing? What is Magic doing? I'm so confused why he is going over here. Okay. More power to him. Maybe recurse room? I don't know. I'm really confused right now. Anyways. Yeah, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Ooh, and a box of Rice Krispie treats. Hell yeah. Now that's Valentine's Day. Now that's Valentine's Day. Yeah, he could be looking for a shop, too. He does have 15 cents. That could be. Yep, exactly, Vance. Exactly. Could well be. Alright, let's see. Will Magic take random pills? Yes, he will. Tears down, so he'll fire slower. More pills. Looks like Magic's willing to take those, too, because he's going to clear these spiders. So what else we got? Bad gas and more telepills. I was going to say he should use that right now, so he gets out of that room with no damage. Again, before anybody asks, this awesome song is called the Clubbing of Isaac remix. Big Giant Circles made it. Hey, what's up, Ray? How you doing tonight? Yeah, Big Giant Circles. And yes, it is first race of the day, Giraffe. And how you doing? But yeah, first race of the day, we got Princess Diana versus Morag. I always say Morag and never say Ta in the front of it. Either way, we got those. Oh my god. Magic made a good choice. Magic made a phenomenal choice looking for this store. Blue candle for Magic. Oh my. Anyways, we got one more race coming up tonight. We got 2 races coming up tomorrow as well, just about at the same time. Ready as I'll ever be. Alright, so Magic needing that blue candle, let alone needing a win right here. Couldn't ask for much more. Ow. Just got shocked by the cat waking up. That's always fun. Ready as I'll ever be. Oh, you say that now, Morag. You say that now. Alright, so you'll see how overpowered this blue candle is, and how quickly you can reuse it. It's already back and usable. And usable. Like, it is ridiculous how often you can use that thing, let alone how much damage it does. So Magic's fights are going to get a lot, boss fights that is, are going to get a lot faster, let alone every room he's clearing out will probably be a heck of a lot easier for him. Case in point. Ooh, and he gets a God Room along with his health up, so a free item in the God Room is the Dead Dove. So Spectral Shots and Flying, so basically Spirit of the Night, but the God version of it. And he'll be the first on to Depths 1, so again, he's got about a 2-floor lead because Gambit has not found his item room or boss fight yet here on the Caves 1. So about a full 2-floor lead right now for Magic, who needs to win here to force a Game 3. Let alone with that blue candle, like I said, and a 2-floor lead, and more health. Where else can we keep going with this? Other than that, everything's about equal. Gambit does have flying as well, though, so yeah, pretty much everything is about equal, other than that candle and the extra health up for Magic. And the 2-floor lead. There's Gambit's item room. We'll have to see what he winds up with here, because he does have keys to get in there. Like Magic, who is, again, back down to just the 1. Jay. Hey, before Mom's Knife, I'd love to see something like that. That'd be great. Trying to think what else it could be in there that would be pretty phenomenal for him. Ooh, a left hand. Might have to think about that. Alright, what's he got? Sister Maggie. Could be worse, could be better. Followers, you can see, will shoot out some red tears for him. And let's see, Magic's also found his item room. And before anybody asks on the next song about to play, no, not by any... Wow. Sister Maggie for Magic as well. Wow. Also, Library for Magic. Ooh, Book of Shadows. Too bad that he's got the blue candle, so we'll take that. Anyways, next song coming up. No, it is not from Binding of Isaac. This is from Hotline Miami. It found its way into my soundtrack one day, and I just kind of placed it in there finally. Like, it randomly played one day. So I just said, out of hell with it and left it in there. So this is Hotline Miami's soundtrack, by the way, because it's a phenomenal song anyways. It doesn't really fit Binding of Isaac, but I don't really care. It's too good for me to care. By the way, if you've not played Hotline Miami, good freaking game. So check that one out too. Yeah, Epic Fetus is banned. Both of the Fetus items, so Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, the Bible, Ipecac, and the Shovel are all outlawed items. So you cannot pick those up in the league, ever. If you have your D6, though, you can reroll just those items. Everything else is take it or leave it. This song is called... Oh, shit, what's the name? Hold on, I forgot. Song is called Scattle. It should be song number 3 on the soundtrack. So, S-C-A-T-T... Oh, sorry, that's a fucking artist, and I'm being fucking stupid. Read the right one, dipshit. Inner Animal's the name of the song, and I'm fucking dumb. Anyways, the mask. You'll see how much easier this boss fight's going to be for Magic. With that blue candle, you don't have to worry about being behind or to the side of the mask. You can literally just have it walk at you like that once he takes the heart out, this is. But he'll wind up killing that mask way faster. Yep, Final's got it. Oh, God. Unless the mask literally just, like, face pounds him there. There we go. That's what I was talking about. So like I said, Magic isn't going to have to worry about having piercing shots, because, yeah, that's about the only other way this gets that easy. Other than really high-power Brimstone. Other than that, this boss sucks. As you notice, there's no health bar. That's just a trolling moment right there, when they don't give you a health bar on a boss like this. Oh, I've definitely got my moments, Shadow. Definitely got my moments. I'll go that far. So, I've got my moments of being dumb. Yeah, true. Tech 2 and Poly will do it. That'll do it pretty quick, quite honestly. Technology will just rip through this guy. Anyway, they can get piercing. And the weird thing is, Mom's Knife with this, you get about like 50-50 with the piercing. It's really weird. So you almost have to just let him run into you and just actually stab him. Ooh, there's a soul, I keep calling those soul hearts. Eternal Heart for Full Metal Gambit. And he'll work his way back on. Oh, he's going to check one more time for a secret room. And he found it that time. I was going to say, that little lag ball tells me that he found it. Ooh, Transcendence. So now he's actually going to be able to replace his pony and still be able to fly. He'll lose a little bit of speed in the process if he does, but now any other space use item actually comes into use for Gambit. So that could be a lot worse of a find for him in there than you'd think. Even though he can already fly, if he changes out that space use item, his flying ability would have been gone without Transcendence. But that'll actually make him fly again, like I said. You'll see him lose the entire lower half of his body if he ever gets rid of the space use. Hey, what's up, Thunder? Alright, Magic finding a dead end here. Again, he's got Necropolis. That's either indicative of that, let's say when you get this as your Depths 1, that would mean that, like, on your first floor, if it doesn't say 1 at the end of it, you've got an XL floor. Even if it just says Necropolis, you'll find out real fast that it's a Depths XL. If it's the second floor, then no matter what, it's never going to say 2 on it if you have a Necropolis. So you have to kind of pay attention for that sometimes. You may kind of forget, like, oh, am I in Depths 1 or Depths 2? Because that does come into play when you're getting your item rooms. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Again, with item rooms like this on Depths 2 for Magic, had he not found that first and he went through his mom's fight, he would have been stuck in his mom's fight room. Would not have been able to get back for this. So you have to kind of think about it. If you're on Depths 1, you can kill the boss and then go back for your item. If you're on Depths 2, you have to be able to teleport to be able to do that. So you always have to keep that in mind. One of those little secrets of this game that kind of can screw you over the first time and you're like, wait, oh crap, I can't leave. And then you leave behind an item that may really, really make or break your game. Hey, what's up, J-Life? How you doing? Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is what happens when I talk too much for too quick a period of time. I end up losing my voice very quickly all of a sudden. Alright, more soul hearts for Magic. And moving on. Wow, still more rooms. I guess that's really not too surprising for me in a Depths floor. Well, the other ways you'd realize that you're on an XL floor, you'll see 2 item rooms, you'll see 2 boss fights back to back. It won't actually show you that on the minimap, but you'll figure it out by the fact that you're fighting a boss and then the one room connecting to it past that isn't anything showing. It's another boss. But you'll find 2 item rooms on an XL floor. You'll also see 4 rooms combined side by side. That's your big hint. Like, notice on even Gambit's map right now, there aren't 4 rooms connected in a square pattern. With an XL floor, like if you look all the way on the right where Gambit's got the 2 unvisited gray rooms, there could be one in between the opening, or on the opening spot on the far right there between them. If it were an XL floor, you could have all 6 of those rooms literally combined side by side. Only way though. And you say, ouch, Blue Mom, but let me point out something cool here. As you notice, Magic's got the candle. Notice that he just hit a closed eye with it. That's one of the beautiful advantages of this. Hold on, cat. Why are you laying on a Super Nintendo game? What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, my cat's weird. Anyways, so with the blue candle, you can actually hit the closed eyes and do massive damage to Mom. So it's actually probably one of the best ways to kill her. As you can see there, Magic was waiting on that last hit to try and actually hit her foot, because otherwise if the shadow is showing, you're gonna take damage when you kill her off. But the SNES warms his soul. The funny part, he was sleeping on Super Tennis. Yeah. Oh, this game's boring as fuck. Only my cat. Only my cat. And before you ask, that's one of the 2 things that showed up today. That cost me a whopping $1.25 with shipping included. So I figured, yeah, you know what, screw it. But it's super. Thanks for asking. Yeah, next race is going to be, just like was put in there by Dark Sam, it's going to be Timorag versus Princess Diana coming up after this. And again, we're doing a best of 3. Okay, let me explain what Magic's doing right now. Notice that he's blowing up just random rocks here in the womb. By the way, he's got Loki 2 as his boss here from Womb 1. Beside the point, notice that he was actually just hitting random rocks there. In the womb, any one of those red rocks, so even the 4 on the corners here, any of those could be a soul rock, or an item rock, I should say. So you can blow up any one of them and have just as equal a chance as finding an item rock. Ooh, Mini Mush for FullMetalGambit in Caves 2. So very nice speed up and range up. So I'll definitely take both of those. Wow. Itaku? Are you seeing this? Mom's knife. Stabby, 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 stabby. Oh my. Yep, called it. Fucking called it. I was waiting for it. I was freaking waiting for it. Itaku calls like at least 1 thing a week. Dear God. Dear God. Ridiculous. Anyway, so Mom's knife for MagicD250, you can see it's got the spectral look to it. It basically already had spectral tear effects. Even without having it, it'll still go through rocks and things of the nature. Freaking ridiculous calling that, though. I'm just waiting for the night that he's like, alright, this is the world record run for crumbs. You can do that at any time, by the way. Anytime. Anytime. What's up, Substance? How you doing? Alright, so Magic right on along, finding his mom's heart fight almost instantly, looking to even this up in 1 race apiece, and my goodness is he flying. So there's the Steam sale for Gambit. He would get half off in any further stores. Although, again, I gotta say, it's probably a little too late. With that 1 hard purchase of Mom's knife, along with the blue candle, I am pretty much gonna go ahead and give this one to Magic. He's also gonna kind of cheat Mom's heart here. I like this method Gambit, or Magic's using. Check this out, guys. So notice that Mom's heart is up in the air and still taking damage from the blue candle. Yet another advantage of this wonderful item. So, as long as Magic doesn't actually kill that ad, he's going to keep doing damage to Mom's heart until the point where it's going to show up the entire time in the middle of the room. And he will never get and have to worry about any other spawns. Perfect strategy. Perfect strategy right there by Magic. Great choice, dude. Great move right there. Yeah, right? You were going to wait till the monthly races. So again, very great strategy there by Magic on that fight. And he has evened this up at 1 apiece. So very nicely done. That run got really carried at the end. I got to say, that Mom's knife might have been a little bit overkill. Just a slight little bit overkill. And no, I don't have signups yet for the next races. And no, Gambit's not laggy, guys. He's on a laptop. Just get over it, guys. Seriously, get over it. Every week, get over it. He's getting a new computer anyways. Get over it. Anyways, so moving on. We're going to start up round 3 in just a minute here. Again, you're seeing them both reset till they get the type of floor that they want. Again, we'll be back in 1 quick minute, though. So, again, thank you all for the support. I'll be right back, and we'll get you the link for the Game Fetch channel real fast. So, be right back, guys, and thank you again. Alright, real quick before we start round 3, I'm going to put a little public service announcement out there for everybody watching partner streams. I don't really give a fuck if you don't like the ads. I don't really care if, you're going to block them, whatever. Keep all that to yourself, because that's what's paying for me to eat and live. So seriously, like, the last thing you want to do in a partner stream is be like, oh my god, ads, right after I just explained for about 2 minutes that I was going to run a minute worth of ads. That seems pretty much like you're just being a complete fucking asshole, doesn't it? Oh my god, there's a minute of ads. The human being actually needed to get up and stretch. You mean he's not a computer made for my entertainment? Oh my god. Like, I know, it's a real tough life you live. I'm a human. I'm 32. Every now and then I have to get up and stretch, kids. Deal with it. Seriously, deal with it. Yeah, if you don't like the ads, block them. Or get a Turbo membership, or subscribe to the channel. There's your 3 options. Not preferably in that order. Beside the point, though, there's your 3 options. So it's, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, it's just everybody bitches and moans about the ads. Don't watch them. Go to another channel. That was the first thing I said, GFS, but thank you for paying 0 fucking attention to me. This is the shit I'm talking about, guys. What was the first thing I said? And thank you for mentioning that, GFS, but, seriously. Again. Smooth. Yeah, or you can do both. Anyways, so let me get this message onto both of these guys so we're ready whenever. I don't even know if Magic's back from his AFK yet or not. See, here's the funny part with those ads. Here's what you were missing. Nobody's doing shit. So again, it's basically not like, which, by the way, for even advertising that, you can go fuck yourself right in the ass. So there we go. By the way, when I say it, it's cool. When you advise to other people to get ad blocker, seriously, suck my dick and get out of my channel. That's how that works. Enjoy it! So anyways, we're ready to start round 3 here. Alright, I shut down my computer during ad breaks. Love it. Anyways, like I said, we're about to start up round 3 here. So again, I don't know if they can hear me or not, but we're definitely good to go. Oh, what's that, Otaku? Check back. That was last update, Otaku. You haven't updated in like a month. You kind of haven't updated in like a month, bro. I've had that for quite a while. Here's the other fun part when you screen capture, it's even better. Wait till you do that. Oh, you're gonna report me? Feel perfectly free. By the way, there's an admin watching. I'm sure he gives a fuck. I'm really sure there's 2 watching, actually, that I can think of. So yeah, I'm sure they're really going to give a crap that you're going to report me. Again, it's my channel. You don't like the way it runs, you have every right to leave and go look at another one. It's that simple. Anyways, on with round 3. So again, this is the all-deciding between FullMetalGambit and MagicD250. Yeah, seriously, entitle yourself slightly more to what happens in my channel. My channel. Again, mine. Because again, if you think you have any control over my channel, wow. That's my only response to you is, wow. Anywho, so again, on with round 3 here. Magic looking to hopefully move himself into the playoffs. Again, he has to win this to get himself any sort of a chance at the playoffs. Gambit looking to spoil such chances here and win his 6th game of the year. That would actually tie him up with Magic and actually put Magic 1 spot below him in the overall standings because of the head-to-head, now that I think about it. So Gambit looking to move himself ahead of Magic in the standings overall. In the litter box. No, Gambit's playing on a laptop, so he has to cast at about, I think he's at 240p, and he's got really crappy internet for that matter, too. So the internet problem is why it looks so bad. Well, bad, I should say grainy. It doesn't look bad, but you know what I mean. It looks grainy because of that. The slowdowns because he's playing and casting off of the same laptop. So again, you're basically trying to turn a laptop into like a home kind of TV station. So you're putting a lot of strain on it. So that's basically what's happening. He's streaming off of a laptop, basically just, you know. Yeah, someone threatened to report me because I basically told people that they can't do certain things in my channel. And, oh, well, I'm going to report you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm sure the 3 admins really care. Like, really, they do. Because it's just going to be like, he said bad things to me. Okay, turn the channel. So I put the 18 and over warning on my channel. I'm not trying to be a dick to people, but it's like, you know what, if you're gonna do something stupid, I get the right to call you out. I can only do a certain amount of that, but even so, you get the idea, like, I get the right. There's a limit to what I can say, but I can do it. Now, everybody needs to chill out with this. It's not easier to dodge. Let's put it this way, he's in second to last place in his division. Do you really think it made it easier for him to dodge? Yeah, keep in mind, you move at a slower speed too. The whole game is moving at half speed, not just the enemies. You are too. So it's still exactly as tough, it's just everything's moving slower. What's up, KevDev? How you doing? Yeah, for being dead sexy. What's up, iTurn? Anyway, what's up, everybody? Let me get you the game fetch link in here. If I were actually clicked in here, this would probably help a ton. Otherwise, I can't exactly type in the chat box. Usually helps. Anyways, there's a link for you to get into both of their channels. There we are. Can I drop the attitude a bit? Can you change the channel like I've been telling you to? Seriously, guys, you're entitled to dick all in my channel. Get real fucking used to it. Anything you have to say about, like, oh, can you change? No, I can't. Shut up. That's your answer. Shut up. You're entitled to nothing. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Don't like my attitude? There's thousands of other channels live here on Twitch.tv. Go to the front page, find one. That simple. Oh yeah, Carva's totally joking. Not during the race, I can't show him. What's up, Mr. Alex? Alright, so, oof. How did he get hit by that? Ouch. I was gonna say, Magic just took a cheap shot there. Very nice find. So Magic, again, and does finally have a key, actually gets his item room and boss fight right next to each other, so this is going to give him a very, very nice little advantage here. Mind you, it's probably only going to be about 2 to 3 rooms, depending on... Ooh, Gambit found nothing in here, though. Alright, so taking Mom's Bra, MagicD250 is actually going to choose that over the once per, I think it's every 6 rooms, Book of Revelation Soul Heart. Excuse me. Gonna take the time to clear out that extra poop. There's that Mom's Bra usage. You'll see, oh, I can't think of his name now. Oh, God. The horseman he's fighting. Not Pestilence. Famine. It's always one of those two, and I screw those up so easily, and I know it's not Pestilence. Anyways, fighting Famine here, you can see it actually froze him in the dead center of the room. That gives you, I think it's 7 seconds of freezing the enemies in the room. Somebody will correct me. It's either 5 or 7. I can't remember which. What's up, Anarchs? How you doing? Excuse me. For infinite spaz. I wouldn't say infinite. There's like, what, 2 videos up there of him, I think? Ooh, very nice golden key for FullMetalGambit, so he's going to be able to get into any room that he wants to on this floor, free of charge, let alone open up any lock chest that he finds. It's basically infinite keys for just that one floor that you're on. Again, RoboBaby doing some work for him, as Gambit's actually lining him up quite well here. There we go, it just took extra time. But you can replay them. Touche, Ralphie, touche. And how you doing tonight, man? Alright, so let's see. Magic working on his caves one here. Oh, Turbo, we can actually give you that. I think that'll work. Actually, he probably just took Spazbot down for the reconnect right as I did that too. Anyways, if you click on my name, that purple icon by my name, you can actually see the front page for Turbo, so you can actually see what all benefits come from it. It's basically no ads site-wide, but if a partner like myself does play ads, it still counts for them as you seeing the ad, even if you wouldn't have gotten one in the first place. So it's a huge help for partners as well, but it's basically like JTV Pro, for lack of a better term. So you get to use site-wide emotes from any channel that you subscribe to. You can use them site-wide. You get a different emoticon set. You can change your name color. I know I'm forgetting more. Because I can't see the bot right now. There it is. What else? The badge, obviously. And, yeah, priority support from help. That's what it was. That was the other one I always forget. Damn, I was close. Almost had everything wrapped up on that one, too. I was one thing away from having everything on that. Dang it. Tonight there's one other race coming up, so it'll still be another best of 3 after this. So this one's going to be the end to the Gambit versus Magic race, and then we got Princess Diana versus Tamorag after this in another best of 3. Guppy's Paw showing up again, and very early for that matter. Gambit's only going to take it and leave it behind, though. He's going to keep his 3 red hearts. So Guppy's Paw would actually turn 1 red heart into 3 soul hearts for you. I don't know. That's, I guess at this point, a little bit hard to use that completely. I might have taken it, though. That's really a tough call, but he does still get credit for the 1 piece of Guppy that he has picked up. So very early on, Gambit's got 1 of 3 pieces of Guppy working for him already. So we'll see if this has to work, or if this will work out well for him. No, Foos, that's a troll account. And it's blatantly obvious that it's a troll account, too. Unless you're thinking of the one real fucked up one. Because there's 2 that are almost exactly the same as that, so it depends on which one Foos is thinking of. Now there's the other one, though, that's like almost exactly like it with like 1 less capital letter or something. Because keep in mind, even that one replied to me, even though I sent nothing to it in the first place. So that's where I knew full well that it was bullshit. It's missing a T in Twitch, is that what it is? I knew it was something close to that, so it looks almost exactly the same, but it's missing one of the letters, so you gotta pay real close attention on that, too. Let alone theirs is verified, if I'm not mistaken, isn't it? Yeah, it's Twick TV. There you go. It's missing that second T. So it's really hard to notice it at first, but if I'm not mistaken, Twitch's actual one's verified or something to that effect, if I'm not mistaken. More confirmed gonna take a time to collect that fight money. Wow, people got all that faith in Morag, don't we? So coming up next, Morag's facing off against Diana. Thought I'd point that out again. What money? Oh, I love it. Oh, anyways. So Gambit just about done with his Basement 2 boss here. I'll be moving on to the Caves 1 where Magic is in about a couple seconds here, assuming that he doesn't get a Devil Deal or God Room. And does he? No such luck, but he does get some speed up off of the belt. Again, probably not exactly what he was hoping for, but again, in a race, speed never really that bad of a thing. Quicker you move, quicker you're going to get through the floor. So he's got about a half-floor deficit at the moment as Magic knows where his item room is, cannot get into it, though. And there goes that whole deficit as immediately Gambit's found his item room and gets Mr. Boom out of it. So the Space Use Large Bomb, he's going to put that down, say forget about it, pick his D6 back up momentarily. How synced are they? They're almost exactly in line with each other. Easier way to check. This will be slightly ahead of mine if the Game Fetch link shows up. If you go in that Game Fetch link, basically they'll be slightly ahead of what you see here most likely. Because I am watching them, recapturing them, and then, you know, broadcasting them again, basically. So there will be a couple second delay on mine. But they are basically sunk up almost dead on. It's probably maybe a 1 second advantage, and I do mean maybe a 1 second advantage for Magic on my stream. And that's only, and I don't mean advantage, I just mean like time-wise. Like, you know, that's where the sync's at. He took off about a second beforehand. So it's very, very close tonight, thankfully. Yes, guys, we know it's the same thing every week. Gambit plays on a laptop. You won't have to worry about it after this race, so please shut the flying fuck up about it. We know he is playing on a laptop, okay? It's a laptop you're turning into a TV station. Please just shut the fuck up about it. I'm so tired of hearing the same shit every fucking week. Let alone from the same people, let alone 10,000 times every week. Oh my god, he's playing so slow. I think after 11 weeks, the shock of that would have worn off. And like I said, I'm just done with this, so yeah, we're just gonna start doing this. Anybody else, right as I say something, wants to do the exact opposite of what I say, can literally eat a dick and get out of my channel. So that's how that's gonna work from now on. Just letting you know. It's not even that, Deathwind. Sorry, it looked like Deathwind. It's not even that, Dumbwar. It's basically that, like, people are always complaining that, oh, his quality looks like shit compared to the guy next to him, and oh, he's moving so much slower, his game is lagging so much, blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, he's casting off a laptop trying to turn it into a fucking TV station. Give it a shot sometime. Not as easy as you think. It's really not. By the way, 90% of people can't make their streams this fluid anyways, so... Just gonna point that one out, too. Exactly, Zappy, exactly. Dude plays better at, like, this, with this slowdown, which, by the way, is not an easy thing to deal with. I will point that out, because you're moving at half speed, too. It's not as easy as you think. You're expecting, like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna just fly over here. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna just drag ass over there. So it's really not as easy as you think. Oh, God, Fantasy League. I can totally see how things like this could happen, too. Like, pick them, like, alright, you gotta pick the items that show up this week. Whoever picks the most items that show up gets, you know, like, whatever. I could totally see that working, too, Ravager. Like, that's like 5 seconds thinking about that. I could totally do, like, a pick 'em thing or something, you know what I mean? It could totally work. Ooh, speaking of pick the items, pentagram for MagicD250, so more damage up. If I'm not mistaken, that's 2 damage up on that pentagram. So very nice find there for his tiers. It would actually be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, we could do like a pick'em for like who's gonna win the thing. That's actually a pretty boss idea. I do dig that. I dig that quite a bit. I really dig that idea. Yeah, I've tried to cast from my laptop once too. Let's not go over what my laptop is actually spec'd at, but beside the point, I tried to cast from that at like fucking 240p and that still didn't work, so that should tell you something. Like, you gotta have a hell of a laptop to do anything. The fact that that Gambit's got what he's got going and it's as smooth as it is pretty fucking incredible. But he has a new computer coming, so for next season, he's gonna look a hell of a lot. He's probably gonna look like my cast does, quite honestly. Like, he got a pretty boss computer, so he'll be good to go on that one. Lobster. How you doing, sir? What's up, Cairo? How you doing tonight? Ooh, the shit-talking's begun. All that shit-talking. I love it. Pretty boss, 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, totally not needed. Diana. Wow. Oh, I love it. Alright, so Magic has got himself... Wow, nothing he's found yet. That's amazing. I was going to say, at some point he's going to have to come across either his item room or his boss fight, minimally, but man, no such luck. So Gambit, working his way back on along here, has already found his Caves 1 boss. Mind you, he's got Hockey Puck Gertie. Now, the one trick with this... Actually, there's 2 tricks to Hockey Puck Gertie. One is staying straight across from her at all times, like this, so that when she does her move, she'll come straight at you, and all you have to do is dodge up or down. And you'll see, just like this, you'll keep her in a pattern like that most of the fight. The other trick is if it gets really, really hairy, you can lay down a bomb that'll actually stop her dead in her tracks. So if you can get out of the way of the bomb exploding afterwards, you're good to go, and that will actually stop Gertie. Gertie Jr., that is. Let me rephrase. That will stop her. Only Gertie Jr. dead in her tracks. Gertie doesn't move. So, case in point. But Gambit's doing my first method, which is the way that I learned it, quite honestly. And he's only got the 1 bomb anyways. Oop, I just see, yep, I'm using OBS to stream. Which apparently for Otaku just updated, but nonetheless. There's this. Again, I've got to update my video for that walkthrough if anyone's going to use that. It is pretty old at this point, but it'll get you the general idea of what you're doing with it. It still works the same way. There's just more features now. So I do have to update that video, but OBS is phenomenal, by the way. Alright, so there's the all stats up mushroom for Magic, so he gets health up and all of his stats go up by 1, except for... Oh, crap. There's one on Magic Mushroom that doesn't go up. There's one on, like, every all stats item that doesn't go up, and somebody will have to tell me what it is, because I've forgotten yet again on this one. God, I'm terrible. Speed doesn't go up on Magic, or on Magic's item. That's what it is. Next race is going to be Princess Diana versus Timorak. Yeah, that Google Fiber. One day. I saw somebody post their speed test results and had like fucking 980 something down. Like, what do you do with speed like that? Like, I want the entire history of man on my computer. 2 seconds later, you have it. And your hard drive explodes. Like, seriously, like, what do you need that for? Yeah, just download the entire internet. Done. I just want the upload. Can you imagine how good my cast could look if I had the upload? I did that at Poke Guy's house, or Poke Dude's house with I always call him Poke Guy for some reason. Anyways, at Poke Dude's house for, what was it, like 6K upload I used, and oh my god, the clarity. It was disgusting. Disgusting clarity. Can Tribes even write that fast? No, not really. If you stream it through every site in existence. Alright, so Magic, finding his boss fight here, has already got his item room as well, with the pretty much almost full floor lead right here. If he clears out this boss fight before Gambit finds anything else, he'll have almost a full floor advantage. Again, speaking of clearing out the fight, Magic's going to take a little bit of advantage of Mom's Bra here. Do as much damage as he can. He's actually doing damage with the cube of meat as well. If you're wondering why he was hugging Gertie so close, the cube of meat was actually also damaging it from time to time, if I am not mistaken. Sure looked like it, at least, because his tears weren't firing at one point when that was swinging through there. So every now and then he can get that to work. It's really weird. Shouldn't, but it does. There's Gambit's item room. So again, that will make it down to about a half a floor lead for Magic right now. Ooh, very nice play there. Got all of the tomato guys just close enough to those explosions. Getting the key that he needs for his troubles into his item room, and let's see what he winds up with as Magic takes out Gertie. Ooh, Bobby Bomb, so homing bombs for Gambit on the left here. So he picks up 5 free bombs off of that as well, so now he's up to 7, so very nice find. Ooh, speaking of nice find, damage up and tears up for MagicD250 on the right. I got about the same thing, Zephyr, and I've got 25 down, 4 up, which is technically speaking only 18 down and 2 up. But beside the point, that's what I've got right now, and I'm pretty damn happy with it. But man, more upload would be. Anyways, Magic's got himself a loading screen error right now. It's not really an error; it's just that Flash doesn't really seem to like this game so much, being capped out. So basically, when this happens. You just have to kind of sit there and wait it out. It's really crappy, and especially in a league race, it's you know, yeah, this is not what you want, especially in one that you have to win. But it's one of those things you just got to deal with. Both racers are prone to it, and we've seen Gambit sit through about a 5-minute delay, I believe, when he got one of these. I believe it was in the last race, for that matter. But we've seen Gambit sit through a huge delay with this sometimes. And right now it looks like, there we go, I was going to say Magic's was giving him a little bit of a wait there, but it looks like he should be okay now. When you get that white loading screen, you're just about ready to go either into your level or loop it back around like Magic's might be doing. Magic's is looping back around. So we're going to see the loading screen one more time on Magic's side. He's totally not done yet. Take. So Gambit just about done with his oh lord, I can't think of the name now, Gertie fight. Couldn't think of the name of the boss, and Magic just fought it too. That's really sad. Alright, so... What's up, Phileas? How you doing? My upload's 0.5, don't complain. Yeah, I get to use 1800 for my video upload, so I'm plenty happy with that. I am plenty happy with that. I know that that's higher than most people get to use, so I'm very happy. Alright, so item box, as Gambit has made it through his boss fight in the entirety of the time that it's taken Magic to wait through this loading screen. There's Flash crashing. That's still okay. If Magic hits no, this will actually load up his level pretty quickly now. So you can see him clicking back in the game. There you go. Give it 1 second or two. Hopefully he should get his loading screen at some point again. My goodness. Alright, so Gambit's made a comeback here because of Magic's loading screen. Magic's going to have to hope for an XL floor. Uh-oh. Well, this is an interesting race, folks. Can't get more even than this. So, what you're seeing here is definitely a first. Both racers have a loading screen error at the same time. Alright, so there's Zepp's loading up for Magic finally. Jesus. Flash, please. There we go. Wow, and he gets an Acropolis and Curse of Darkness out of it. So Magic's back in action. So, good lord. Yeah, well, that happened. Anywho, so Magic's the first moving along to his depths, finally, as he's getting to build his advantage back up that he had just lost there. Again, we've seen Gambit wait through some ridiculously long periods of time on these loading screens. We just saw Magic wait through a few minutes. So here's hoping Gambit's moves, I don't know, slightly faster? Although to even it out, yeah, see, there you go. Nope. Gambit. Now look, yeah, what else can you do? You just gotta grin, bear it, and shrug. Yep. The perfect reaction. All you gotta do is sit there and wait, because it's all you can do. So again, it'll be a second or two, and Gambit will be moving on along as well. Man. Yeah, right, man, we're all patting Gambit on the back right now, I think, too. Both of them, for that matter. Both of them had to sit through ridiculously long loading screens here. Just ridiculous. Yeah, stopwatch this shit. I should have been counting from the time that that started. Alright, so at the moment we're at 13:45, so we'll see where that goes from there. Because it's been at least a minute, so we'll say that was probably about 12:45. Man, 5 minutes later. So we'll save us at about that 13-minute mark when Gambit hit the screen. We'll see how much longer that takes, because now I'm curious. Break it down now. Oh, yeah. Break it down now, Gambit. Oh, yeah. Like I said, what else can you do? Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Flash crashed on Gambit. That's a good thing, actually. So he might be getting his game screen soon-ish. Needs that Harlem Shake. Oh, this is why I love these guys. This is why I love these guys. Oh, check it out. Gambit's got his loading screen. All right, so only about 2 minutes on that loading time. And Gambit gets into Necropolis as well. So both looking at the exact same type of floor here. Yeah, screenshot. Ravager. Oh, God, I love it. Anyways, moving on with their Depths 1 floors. Both have a Necropolis right now. So, like I said, they're both looking at about as even of a run as you can get at the moment. Magic's got a very slight advantage. Just because his screen actually got through that loading error before Gambit's did. Although his did actually take a bit of extra time, so Gambit made a little bit of time up there. So there you go. As weird as it is, Flash ran quicker loading that up on Gambit's laptop than Magic's computer. So again, Flash, why are you so finicky? So yeah, there you go. It just, you never know. Flash is finicky. This game really stretches it to its limits. It's just one of those things we all have to deal with. And like I said, sometimes it evens out like that. Sometimes it's really unfair to one racer. There hasn't been one, though, yet where it's been like, oh, that loading screen completely made you lose this race. So, you know what I mean? This might be the first where it's, all right, Magic's was slightly longer. We'll see if Gambit can make that comeback. We'll have to see. This might be the first time that actually comes into play. Yeah, Flash, why are you so weird? Alright, so the compass for FullMetalGambit on the left side. Very nice. He's going to be able to see exactly where to look for his special rooms. He won't be able to see the exact way leading to them. But he'll know exactly, as you can see his item room and his boss fight have appeared on the map. He also sees a mini boss room, so if he were to go to his store, not that he weren't already in it, but if he were to go to his store not knowing, now having known, I should say, that there is a mini boss on this floor, he knows that would actually be a store. Obviously, he's been in there, he knows it's a store already. But beside the point, if he didn't know, seeing a mini boss on the map guarantees you that your store will not have greed in it. Yeah, I think I got the HD PVR1. It's a little bit of a pain to set it up right the first time. Like, it's all plug and play, really, but, like, getting all your settings the way that you need them is where the real hassle comes in. Once you figure it out, though, it's really not that hard to do. It's just you have to know exactly what to change. Seth. Love this music. There's Gambit's item room. So again, moving on at pretty ridiculously even speeds here. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Good thing Magic's got bombs. So man, this room can actually end your run. I've had this room end my run sometimes, because it didn't give me the troll bomb in the very beginning, and I had no bombs to get through it. The boss fight was on the far right. So I've had this room end my runs that Magic's in right now. It's really crappy, but it can actually happen. Alright, there's a key for Gambit as it gets in. What's he got? Ooh, very nice find. The virus. Oh, actually, that's a different one than I thought. So that's Poison Touch for Gambit. Excuse me. Anyways, pardon me on that one. What I was saying was that Gambit's got Poison Touch, so now anything that hits him will actually take on poison damage over time. I was going to say Magic's pretty much going to take damage walking around there. He has no choice. But he gets, oh god, he gets the mask again and gets a variant of it. Ugh. So you can see the variant of this one is shooting out those purple homing shots. Yeah, not a bro. Whereas Gambit gets the Wretched. This fight will go way faster for Gambit. The mask is not a bro when you're looking to get into the playoffs. Again, for those that don't know, Magic has got to win this match right here. He has got to win the night 2-1, otherwise he is out of the playoffs. Even at the point of winning, though, Magic wouldn't be guaranteed to be in. He's still got to rely on Fat Shuffler to lose tomorrow night in his race. So there's still a lot to play for here, but Magic definitely needs to play a little bit of catch-up now. That mask is going to take a little bit of time. Very nice use of the game kit, though, by Magic. So doing quite a bit of damage to the mask there as quickly as he can. Hoping to catch up, because right now Gambit is on Necropolis, or, well, it just says Necropolis, but that is Depths 2 that he is on. So he is about a room ahead at the moment. Again, this one looks like it's going to come down to the wire, too. Both working on pretty decent health builds. Ooh, Gambit, ooh, interesting. Getting Kamikaze on Depths 2. We've all seen what he can actually do with this. So let's see, we got a Bombs Key, we got a full health pill. Magic knows what full health pills look like now. And has another one to take with him. I didn't even see that one hiding there. Wow. Alright, so on to Depths 2 for Magic as well with a full health pill and a the 1-up. So basically 2 full health pills for Magic right now. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, new Menace, that's how I got partnered, actually, was using a dual-core processor and 4 gigs of RAM and a, what was it, a GTX 9800, or 9800 GT, I'm sorry. So yeah, I got partnered on that. I was casting at 360p. So you can still do it, it's just, it's not going to look the greatest. Yeah, I wonder if Gambit doesn't know the trick to Kamikaze. I tend to wonder. There's the link for Evan McMullen's site. Dark One's got it for you. That's got all sorts of awesome stuff on there, from the updates on, let's see, Mutagenics, Binding of Isaac Rebirth. He's got his store on there with a whole bunch of awesome stuff that he and his wife put together. Just phenomenal site. Definitely check that out. Ever thought about a job as a commentator? Yeah, I would love to find one somewhere, but I have no idea how that would ever happen other than me kind of doing this over and over again until, like, one day that right person just happens to watch and go like, wow, this guy could actually do this if we could get him to stop cussing constantly. You never know. But yes, yeah, but it's kind of a pipe dream because I don't have any sort of training, any sort of, you know, what's what I'm looking for, experience with it whatsoever, other than this. So, kind of building up a resume for it, if you will, on my own, trying to do it this way. So we'll see what happens with it, but yeah, I'd love to, honestly. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Something like hockey or baseball, I would have a blast with. Monday Night Football takeover for the craptastic third person / comedian that they keep adding in every year. Could take over for Collinsworth. I don't think anybody bitch about him. Except Collinsworth. Anyways, there's Horror Babylon for MagicD250. He's probably got a little too much health to make that worthwhile. Nonetheless, if he were to get down to half a red heart, that would actually, as you saw, make him basically a monster, increase his damage and size for that matter. But Magic is going to move on along and look for his mom's heart fight here. So we'll take it with him, but really not going to come into play too often, I don't think. Take over for Phil Sims, oh god, I would love to. Except I'd have to work with Nance. I don't think you can ever actually get any airtime when you're working with Nance. Just how that works. Had a terrible cussing problem. Oh, man. How can I not know what Legends of the Hidden Temple is? Why does that not shock me, too? It's awesome, baby. Yeah, no, I don't do Dick Vitale annoys me, quite honestly. His shtick annoys me after a while. I can deal with it for about 2 days, but man, March Madness makes me want to rip out his skull, basically, and just, like, feed it back to him. I get so tired of hearing the words diaper, dandy, and awesome baby by the end of March that I want to scream. Alright, so anyways, Gambit really pushing his luck here. He's going to have to make sure that he kills the foot itself as it comes down. Very, very important that Gambit only kills the foot itself. Because if he kills anything else in this room to actually end this fight, he's going to get stomped on by Mom's foot and die. Because he is at that half a heart at the moment. So he's definitely going to play this safe. Look for the shadow. There we go. And he'll take that foot out so that he doesn't take the extra damage. Very nicely done. And he's going to get... I can't tell what that is. Oh, the coin purse for his troubles. So lots of pills for Gambit. And more health up for Magic as he plays this beggar to perfect perfection there, about 7 cents. Let's see, Gambit is going to get some tears up. Luck down. And one extra pill for until the end. He was really hoping for a full health out of that, so that's probably the only reason Gambit was willing to take those pills. But with that, he is going to take the umbilical cord with him because he is at the half a heart right now, so that'll spawn a, actually I think he has to get hit for that to spawn one. Let's see. Anyways, when you get down to half a heart, that should spawn a random follower for you. I don't know that it's going to if... Nope, it doesn't. You have to actually get hit in the room. Oh, that sucks. So he's actually got to get hit, which means that he would lose his soul heart, but that umbilical cord would actually spawn a random follower for him in the room. And again, just for that room. Oh, damn, that sucks, Itaku. Oh, which reminds me, I gotta get a hold of Abda and get his address so I can send him a Super Nintendo controller. Poor Abda got screwed over. He's still waiting on a Super Nintendo controller, so I'm trying to get him one. I completely forgot to get his address the other night. There's Magic's boss fight. So again, he's going to look to catch up really quickly. Again, he's rocking a full health pill and a 1-up right now, so he's basically got 2 full health pills on him, let alone at full health at the moment. So Magic's got a lot of health here. Gambit kind of getting a little risky. He is up to 2.5 red arts with that pickup, though. Nonetheless, though, in the womb, it is never a spot where you want to be that low on health. So Gambit definitely feeling some pressure at the moment here. And, ooh, very nice. So Magic gets original mom. Doesn't even get a expansion version of her. I think he literally just ate a bomb. This is one of the rooms where I actually don't like using Game Kid. Makes it kind of hard to do damage. Nonetheless, Magic doing a pretty decent job with that one. Excuse me, already about 10 to 20% of the way through the foot fight. Looking to catch up to Gambit, who is in Womb 1 right now, just looking for his boss fight. Again, we are in Race 3, so whoever wins this is going to win the night. Technically, whoever wins this has got the better positioning in the division at the end of the year. If Gambit wins, he moves up ahead of Magic just because of tiebreakers. If Magic wins, he puts himself in, keeps himself, I should say, in playoff contention. Basically, he has got to win this, and he has got to hope that Fat Shuffler loses tomorrow night to have any chance of, well, that will get him in the playoffs. But that's the only way he's got any chance of getting into the playoffs. So he's got to win, Fat Shuffler has got to lose. Excuse me. You gotta love that backwards head glitch, don't you? What's up, Clitler? How you doing? Hopefully I got that right. Yes, I did. I was gonna say God, otherwise I just butchered your name, but yeah, it looks like that's correct, because that should be an L. I always screw up L's and I's, so hopefully that's not just K-I-I that looks like an L, and hopefully I'm correct, otherwise I just butchered a name. Either way, how you doing? Damn it, I was wrong. Littler. Damn it, that was way off. Oh, God. This is why I hate having to zoom in. I really ought to just zoom in my chat to begin with. This would make this 1,000 times easier. Hey, look at that. Now I can read everything. What idea? Alright, how do you want me pronouncing that? Because I'm at least getting that correct for you. It's the least I can do is pronounce it correctly every time when I say your name. K works? Fair enough, I can do that. That one I can easily remember, so what's up, K? Yeah, right, Crump's butchering a name? Nothing new. So Magic moving on to his boss fight first here. Again, Gambit also in the Womb 1, both in the Utero versions of the floor. But both on the same floor, Magic with that advantage because he knows and knows where his boss fight is and is fighting it at the moment. Trick with the Kamikaze. If you are hugging walls in any way, shape, or form when you use Kamikaze, like if Gambit used it, like, hold on, wait, well, he was on a wall. If he backs up all the way to a wall, though, and then uses it, you will not take damage. Same thing goes for a door. If you are literally face-planting a door, like if he moves over to the right and just face-plants that door and uses Kamikaze, will not actually injure him. So yeah, speaking of close race going on, Magic's got himself his first boss fight on the Womb, and it's Teratoma. So one of the easier of the bosses, as you can see, once it splits, you lose a lot of the damage on that. So this is definitely going to get very, very interestingly close. What's up, Cobalt? How you doing, man? Enjoy your multiplayer this morning? I was lurking there for a bit. It does damage you on the doors? You sure? Because Skull was using it to blow through doors. Because I'm pretty sure as long as you're face planting it, you're good. Because Skull was using it to blow through and not taking damage. Was just a little sleepy, I can only imagine. Wow. Here we go again, guys. So Gambit's found Mom's knife. Wow. These devil deals tonight. Oh my god. Mercy, mercy, mercy. Alright, so both moving on to the Womb 2 at almost the exact same time. Except that for some reason Magic felt the need to go back out of room. So that cost him a little bit of time. He could have just grabbed that one heart and been fine. This Magic has got to find his boss fight first, because at this point, Gambit is going to annihilate Mom's heart when he comes across it. No, it's not over yet. Look at Gambit's health versus Magic's. Magic's got a full health pill and a 1-up, let alone all that health. Gambit's got 2 hearts. He can get hit once. Wow, Magic just blew a coin through a wall. That was pretty awesome, I guess. Jeez. Interesting, interesting. All right, so this is going to come down to the wire. Again, this is all about playoffs right now. If Magic wins, he's going to then hope that Fat Shuffler loses tomorrow, and then Magic would be in the play. Otherwise, if Magic loses, he is guaranteed out, and Fat Shuffler is guaranteed in. So again, in the last week of the regular season here, we still got the 2 playoff spots open, 1 from each league. So one of them might get done momentarily here. Depends on the outcome of this floor. So again, it's all coming down to just this right now. This is getting really, really hairy right here. Oh, and the other thing Magic's got is that Game Kit, so he can actually use that to heal himself as he kills enemies in the room. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't used that here. Yeah, there's some real stakes going on right here. And the weird part is that if Gambit wins, he actually moves ahead of MagicD250 in the standings. So even though that would still obviously put him out of the playoffs because he couldn't win that one extra one that Fat Shuffler's already won, it would still put him ahead of Magic. So there's a lot of positioning going on right now. But yeah, lots of stuff going on here. And thank you, B-Star. And how you doing? Thank you, thank you. But yeah, that came in last Friday, I believe, is when it was. So going on just about a week with it tomorrow. So Magic will take that full health back with him. No big surprise. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So again, Gambit just about, we think, just about to his boss fight. Gonna find out. Yep. Okay, so he's got 1 more room to clear. So Magic gonna have to hurry here and pray that he finds this boss fight quickly. Samson's Lock. Can't argue that. So mini version of Blood Rage for Magic. Excuse me. Sorry for the hiccups. Oh, sorry about that. Anyways, what's up, Frosty? How you doing? I'm doing great, B-Star. Thank you. No arguments whatsoever. What's up, Dragonflame? Good to see you tonight. Ooh, so here we go. Gambit first onto his mom's heart fight again. Magic, no such luck here, finding a dead end. So we'll see here. Magic might have just gotten screwed over. Might have just gotten screwed over. Again, we'll have to see. All right, so there's the strength card being used. 1 of every stat up there for FullMetalGambit, so he even gets 1 extra heart out of this, and now he has 3 hearts to work with. Again, already about a quarter of the way through this fight. He is rocking on through Mom's heart. Or it lives, I should say. Same difference, really. All right, very nice usages, boy, I can't talk, of both the Robo Baby and Mom's Knife here. At about the 50% mark, he'll drop that other bomb. Very nice usage, so this should keep It Lives out the rest of the fight, and indeed it will. So Magic, again, finding a dead end is going to be done for this season, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, for that matter, at the end of this week, for the most part, is. But that's your winner right there, FullMetalGambit, ladies and gentlemen. Winning the 3rd match knocks MagicD250 out of the playoff race and clinches a playoff spot for Fat Shuffler in the process. So congratulations, FullMetalGambit. Very nicely done, sir. Very nice race. That Mom's Knife at the end. Now that's doing it in style, dude. That's doing it in style, Gambit. Perfect ending to that one. Wow. Why no Cathedral? Because we just raced to Mom's Heart here for the time being. Come playoff time, we go further. But for the regular season, I mean, like, let's recap. That one took 2.5 hours. So, or an hour and a half, I should say. So we can't keep people here, like, forever on all of them. Nonetheless, awesome job there, Gambit. Great job, man. Yeah, them hands be shaking. But great races on both of those. That was really phenomenal, guys. Like, really, really phenomenal job. So, and on that note, looks like Gambit already took off. So again, very, very nicely done there. So again, Fat Shuffler has clinched that last playoff spot in the division there. So again, congrats to him. Congrats to Gambit for the win. Sorry, Magic, that is going to happen from time to time. Drops to 6-5 on the year, but again, very, very close race.